Now, after days of internal tussle within the AIADMK over the single leadership row, today the party is holding massive protests across several districts against the Tamil Nadu government over policies of the Stalin government, including the proposed power tariff hike, property tax hike, inflation and law and order situation in the state. Protests are underway in several districts at this point in time. Let me straight go across to Dharani, who's joining us for more on this. Dharani, what can you tell us with regard to these protests? Where exactly have they erupted and what are the main reasons?
Well, today the AIADMK government is undertaking a statewide protest against the DMK. The AIADMK is undertaking a statewide protest against the DMK for five main reasons. One is the proposed hike in EB tariff, and then property tax hike, and then law and order mismanagement, and then for inflation, and the DMK government failing to execute several of its poll promises. So these are the five reasons why the AIADMK party, they've decided to take up on the DMK government. So the protest is right now happening in all the districts except Chennai. So in Chennai, the protest will happen on 27th of July, that's day after tomorrow, under Edappadi Palaniswamy. So this can definitely be considered as a very good turning point as far as AIADMK as a political party is concerned, because for the past 2 months, a tussle, an internal tussle between EPS and OPS was going on, and they were not able to concentrate a lot on attacking the DMK government because they themselves had a lot of issues going on within their party. But right now, the issues seem to be getting resolved one by one. In fact, EPS has been chosen as the interim general secretary of AIADMK. So this is the first statewide protest that's been taken up by AIADMK after EPS was chosen as the interim general secretary. So this clearly indicates that EPS is trying to cement its position as a strong opposition leader, as the leader of AIADMK. So this can definitely be considered as one of those attempts where EPS is trying to cement his power and position within the party. We are learning that the OPS supporters, they are not being part of the protest, and as directed by Edappadi Palaniswamy, the respective district secretaries and former ministers who are in support of him, they have organized the protests in almost all the districts of Tamil Nadu. In fact, the protest is going in a huge level in several districts such as Coimbatore, Madurai, Tirunelveli, Thanjavur, etc. So these are big districts in Tamil Nadu, and former ministers and district secretaries, they have made sure that thousands of people are participating in the protests in all these districts. So it is definitely a massive protest that's being undertaken by the AIADMK against the DMK government. So in the upcoming days, we can definitely expect AIADMK to take up such protests, because in the past few months they were not able to do so. They were not able to come hard on the DMK government against its policies and several actions. But right now, since it seems like the internal tussle is off and the party is has come to a stable form, the EPS, he is making sure that the AIADMK is functioning properly as an opposition party by organizing and protesting against the DMK government, like how he is doing today.
All right, Dharani, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.